Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you the new Sephora Collection SClean beauty line. This is a new clean beauty line that Sephora has developed. So I have pretty much every product in their line that I'm going to be sharing with you today, including their clean glowing skin foundation, along with their foundation brush they came out with. I have the clean Bouncy eyeshadow palette as well as their Glossy Lip Oil. So if you want to see my review of these products and how they all perform, then just keep on watching. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start with the clean glowing skin foundation. It says this foundation is enriched with matcha tea and vitamin C. It hydrates skin, leaving a radiant finish and light buildable coverage. I am in the shade number 5, which is described as being a light with neutral undertones. This is $20 and does come in 20 different shades. I'm going to go in with just a pea-size amount. Now, according to the website, you can use this with your fingers or with their foundation brush. So I'm actually going to do both. I'm going to first apply this with my fingers. And then I'm just going to use the foundation brush to kind of blend it out. So I have started with clean moisturized skin. I am not wearing a primer. I have relatively normal skin, and so I don't typically wear primers with my foundation. So again, I'm just kind of blended this all around with my fingers, and now I'm going to go in with their foundation brush. This is a densely packed kabuki brush. This retails for $12. And I really like this brush as well. It's actually really quick blending in the makeup with this. I've used this with other foundations since I've had it as well, and I've had really good luck. Again, it's really quick to blend the foundation. It's nice and dense, and it's super soft. Okay, so here is the foundation all blended into the skin. I think as far as shade goes, it's a pretty good match for me. Again, this is shade number 5. It's considered light with neutral undertones. I was a little worried when I first got it that it was going to be too yellow, but it actually blends out. And because it's a little bit lighter of coverage, I think you can kind of manipulate the shade a little bit if you need to. It's a very kind of nice and natural finish. It's not too tacky or sticky, but it's not overly matte either. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my concealer and the rest of my face makeup, and then we will be back to test out the eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I went ahead and I finished up the rest of my face makeup and my brows, so we can move on to the eyes. This is the Sephora SClean Clean Bouncy Eyeshadow Palette. This retails for $18, and you get 6 kind of cream to powder eyeshadow shades. So this says beauty at your fingertips, touch, swipe, and go. So these are designed to be used with your fingers. And it's interesting because I really like this palette. I've found myself reaching for it all week, but my big kind of gripe with it is the staying power. They don't last very long. So I am going to use an eyeshadow primer for these today. These do say that you should use an eyeshadow primer if you want them to last all day, which I think is kind of contradictory to their whole just touch, swipe, and go. These are meant to be kind of an easy thing to use quick in the morning, but yet you need to use the primer if you want them to last. But either way, even despite the wear power, I don't know what it is about this. I just found myself reaching for it every single day that I went to do my makeup, so I think I like it more than I initially thought that I did. So I'm going to go in with this bottom champagne shade here, again, just on my finger. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to focus it on the inner and middle portion of my lid. And then I'm going to deepen this up. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and this bronzy shade down here in the corner and just kind of swirl my brush into the shade, pick up a little, and I'm going to focus this now on the outer portion to just create a little bit more of a dimensional look. But like I said, I've just found myself really on the days that I'm doing kind of lighter makeup, which is, to be honest, every day, especially since I've been working full-time at home, I've just been picking up one shade and sweeping it across my lid, and it just gives you a super nice sheer wash of color. These aren't the most pigmented things in the world. Like I mentioned before, they also don't last all that well. However, it does exactly what they claim, so you can't really be mad at it, I guess. Either way, like I said, I still find myself reaching for this palette, and I've really been enjoying it. And you can't beat $18. Alright, so I'm going to take just a little bit more of that champagne shade. Try to blend it over a little bit. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush, and again with that bronzy shade that I used for the outer corner, I'm just going to take that kind of on the bottom half of my eyelid as well. One thing I will say is that given the texture of these eyeshadows, you do have to be relatively gentle. I can tell that they're starting to split away from the pan, and it's probably because I'm pressing too hard with my finger, but I just noticed myself kind of jabbing the brush in there, and I think it's something that's going to destroy the palette, so just keep that in mind. These are softer shadows, so you do have to be careful. But I'm going to call that good on the eyes, and I'm going to skip the eyeliner for today, keep this look a little bit simpler, and just go ahead and apply some mascara. Okay, so I finished up with the eyes and almost done. Just to finish off with the lips now. This is the Glossy Lip Oil. Retails for $12 and is available in 8 different shades. I have the shade Watermelon, which is described as being a medium pink. Does not smell like anything, literally nothing. And actually none of the products smell like anything, though that makes sense given that it's a clean beauty line. I wouldn't expect them to put fragrance in anything. Again, it comes in a squeezy tube with a nice doe foot applicator. One of the things I noticed was that these are actually more pigmented than I had initially thought. Like I said, this is actually the first lip oil that I've ever used, but it reminds me more of a traditional lip gloss than anything. It's not sticky, which is super nice. Yeah, not sticky at all, but reminds me just more so of a traditional lip gloss, really. One of the things I will say that I've noticed as I wear these throughout the day, even after the color wears off, I notice that my lips are still really moisturized and really plump, even though a lot of the color has faded. So that's actually been really nice. So yes, this is the completed look with the new Sephora Collection SClean beauty line. Overall, I really enjoyed all of these products, and I definitely recommend that you check them out. I'd also love to know what you thought of this video, so leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching.